Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and tonight I am doing my video to prepare us for tomorrow. I am doing a live stream tonight. I was gonna do it on an upload, but I was like, well, we might as well make this a live because I have a challenge for you guys tonight. So, if you guys want to see the craziest longest live stream that I've ever done before, which would be 24 hours. If you would like to see that, then all you have to do is help me to get to 2,000 subscribers before tomorrow's 12-hour live stream. If we get to 2,000 subscribers before tomorrow's live stream at 9 a.m., which gives you 12 hours to do it, if we can get to there before then, I will do a 24-hour live stream from 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to 9 a.m. Sunday morning, 24 straight hours of live crypto analysis. So basically, I am at 1,940 subscribers. That would mean I would need 60 subscribers overnight in order for us to reach our milestone. It seems like that's not a lot of people. We've had more than 60 in a day before, but the crypto market isn't the way that it was a little while ago. So, we are challenging all of you to join the live stream tomorrow. If we don't hit 24 or 2,000, then we won't do a 24, but we still will have a 12-hour live stream tomorrow. And if we hit the 2K subs, we are going to be doing our giveaway. So you're going to want to get over there to Twitter and join the contest because we are doing a giveaway for the 2K subs, or it's going to be in the comments. You can join through there, and it'll take you to the Twitter link where you have to do a few things to join and enter. So then you can be one of the 3 winners of the $25 for first place, $15 for second place, and $10 for third. Airdropped in crypto. So that's the cool part about it. Things are going really good. Give me 1 second here. And so if we can get 60 subscribers before tomorrow, I am going to do the biggest live stream anyone has ever done on crypto before. Nobody has ever even done a 12-hour live stream in crypto before me. So I have done the first 12-hour live stream in crypto, and now I'm going to be doing the first 24-hour live stream in crypto. Possibly, I don't know, man. It depends. If we can get that 60 subscriber mark, I have been enrolling in a lot of different social medias all over, like the ICP blockchain, like the DSCVR, and then joining some discords for the IC emojis and all that other stuff. So we're going to be doing big things here. I thank all of you guys, and this video right now is just to prepare you for tomorrow. Whether or not we hit 2,000 or not, we are going to do a 12-hour live stream tomorrow. So if you want to see that, no crypto personality has ever done that before. So we're going to be the first ones here. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so we can get to that mark, and share this on your social medias, because right now I'm telling you, this needs to get out there. That's the only way. If other people share it as well, like my social media is oversaturated with my content. What up, motivational sub? Good to see you, man. I could really use a lot of help getting to our 2,000 subscriber mark. Then we're going to do our giveaway for all of my loyal subscribers. Make sure you join that, though. I will leave it. It's in every single comments and every single video I do. You can join that Twitter contest. And there's only like about 10 people entered, so the chances of you winning are going to be big. Oh, sweet. Cool. He shared my twit over on the Twitter. What does that? Is that I don't remember what show does that, but what's up, man? Good to see you guys. So, what else should I go over? Well, we'll be looking at the price of Bitcoin, and hopefully we'll have a nice recovery tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping crypto is going to recover. We'll be keeping an eye on that index card so that we know, kind of what is going on, not only with Bitcoin, but all altcoins as well, and see if there's a reversal. So, you guys are going to want to be there for that. and definitely going to have to get up early in the morning. So I definitely had to have this live stream going on right now, and yeah, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. You're amazing. God bless you. Um, Retweets are helpful, and joining groups. If you guys really want to help get the word out there, you will join groups. You might get downvoted, like a lot of the groups I go in, I get downvoted, but I still get a lot of attention too. So I get the haters, but then you get the good people too. So you have to take a little bit of hate to get the good. It's weird in Reddit like that. There are so many haters in Reddit, but there's still good people there too. So that's the one thing I noticed about Reddit. They are harsh critics over there, but there's a lot of good people in Reddit. So if you want to join some Reddit groups, I just go and search like crypto stuff and airdrops, because I'm going to do a $50 airdrop. I'm not going to call them giveaways anymore. I think that got my channel labeled kind of in the Spamish category. So when I do giveaways, they're not going to be called giveaways. They're going to be called airdrops, because that's what it is. I'm airdropping you crypto for your support, because I'm not technically doing a contest. I mean, you can call it a contest. I'm going to call it an airdrop. I think that'll be better for everybody involved. So let's see. All chat, live chat. That's the one I want. Well, I wouldn't say 99%, but you wouldn't think that only 1% of the people in the world were rich, though. That doesn't seem like it's right. 1% of the people in the world are rich. It has to be 2%. I mean, milk's even 2% now. But tomorrow is going to be a fun day. I'm going to make sure not to let any copyright get my 12-hour live stream, because hopefully we'll make a little bit of ad revenue tomorrow as well, and make a little bit of dough for the channel for busting my butt for 12 hours on YouTube. This is my third time doing it, and this is why I ask YouTube to reward me, not because I think I deserve it. Well, it's because I think my videos deserve it. I think a 12-hour live stream brings a lot to YouTube. And too bad I couldn't get Mr. Beast to sign off on that. I mean, he's done 10-hour live streams before, so he knows. So I wish Mr. Beast would watch one of my 12-hour live streams and, give me the thumbs up and shout me out. Be like, man, I know what that's like. That's all you'd have to say, man. This guy's doing a 12-hour live stream. Boom. I would have like 1 million views. Probably on that. If he said that, dude, I would probably have at least 100,000 views within an hour. That's the thing. But what would that do to my channel? It would blow me up. I'd be probably at about 50,000 subscribers if that happened. But Mr. Beast, I think he only likes younger YouTubers. I'm pretty young. 38. I mean, that's old to the young people, because I remember when I was young, 38 was ancient. Now I'm 38, and I'm like, well, it's not really that old, but I guess to young people it is. Because I remember when people were 38, I thought they were ancient. I was like, man, I'll never be 38. Not going there. And then who knew about crypto, too? I saw an ad today, and it said, come join us with this internet funny money. And I was like, that's what I used to think of crypto as, Bitcoin as internet funny money. And so I saw that old ad, and I was like, oh, that brings me back, man. I really wish I never would have listened to stupid stuff, because that's what everybody thought. It was just a stupid internet money. And now look at it. It's like all those people who said that were actually the stupid ones, and not the internet wasn't the stupid one. The internet funny money, Bitcoin. It sounds wrong. It sounds like, if you think of the coin, see, I chopped it down to 2 syllables in my head. Bit, and that is all I got, dude. I couldn't even think of the coin part. When I was thinking bit, it's a Bitcoin, it's like, it just sounds very, very unvaluable. And it makes me think that it's like only an internet money. The way that if they would have advertised it as blockchain technology and not internet money, internet funny money, that's kind of how it was advertised, as internet money. And they shouldn't, that was the wrong way to advertise Bitcoin. They should have advertised the blockchain and the technology behind it. That's where the good part of Bitcoin is the fundamentals. And if you had the fundamentals and you told people about it, they'd be like, oh, whoa. Because as soon as I heard about the blockchain and what it really was, that's when I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in Bitcoin. And it wasn't until I understood exactly what a blockchain was and how it worked and what Bitcoin was instead of just a Bitcoin internet money. I mean, that was the worst way. And that was the problem. They didn't have good marketing. If they would have had better marketing, we probably would have been adopted probably about 5 years ago. That was the problem. They marketed it wrong. They shouldn't have marketed it as internet money. It made people think it was fake. Me, I know, because I was one of them. The first thought that I had in my mind when they marketed it like that, oh yeah, fake, like Monopoly money. Okay, internet money like Monopoly. Like Monopoly. That's what I thought. Like, oh, okay, like Monopoly money, like fake money, like internet money, like funny money. That's the way that it made you think of it. And I don't know if it was by fault of, the way that they did it or if it was just an accidental, like, that's where your mind goes because that's the way it sounds and just the way that, we hadn't had anything like that before and we have Monopoly and that's kind of the fake money. And then you say internet money and just kind of like, you know what I mean? If you're following me, that's kind of how a lot of the people around me thought too. And they're just like, all of us were just like, yeah, Bitcoin, internet money, nah, nah, it's just. But if we would have been like, yeah, blockchain technology with advanced security, with mining algorithm, with the supply and demand built in, with the 4 year cyclical nature of it, where every 4 years the amount of rewards have, and then that dwindles the supply, and there's only 21 million that can ever be made, and within the first 13 or 14 years, 19 million of those will already be in the supply and there'll only be 2 million left, then I would have been like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't think they thought people would understand what a blockchain was, and that's why they didn't market it like that. But a lot of us are smarter than you think. Well, at least maybe not a lot of us. I guess the few of us are smarter than you think. I want to say that there's a lot of smart people, but there's just so many things in the world that get broken that I swear that people make things to break sometimes, but if not, and people are actually making all these things that break all the time, that's that's where I have the big problem. But then you have solid things like Bitcoin, where there is no flaw in it. Like there's no way to double spend. That was a big worry with Bitcoin, right? Is the double spend because that would negate Bitcoin completely. That would basically make it where you can fraudulate the Bitcoin thing, but you can't. You cannot double spend the money, and that has been never been done on the Bitcoin blockchain. And so there are things that like, okay, well, this is pretty flawless. And not a lot of technology in the world is flawless. I mean, of course, you have to keep upgrading the network and, adding these things and the Lightning Network. And, now countries, Ukraine has adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. So has El Salvador. There are two countries that have, now done that. And so it's funny because it's kind of like the Ukraine is Russia's El Salvador. If you think about it, it's like it seems so this isn't what's really happening, but it seems like it. It seems like the United States is testing out Bitcoin in El Salvador, and the Ukraine is testing out, or Russia is testing out Bitcoin in Ukraine. And they don't want to do it on any of their real, provinces or countries. They want to do it on the outside. So actually, and look what happened with America. We did it with El Salvador, and which we loosely kind of don't really have a lot to do with El Salvador. Maybe not. I don't know. Puerto Rico, we do more, but so I think we have more influence in El Salvador than you think. But anyway, so I think now look at Wyoming. Oh, there was some things that I was going to show you tonight that I forgot. We'll talk about them tomorrow. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff out there right now. But the indicators and stuff, that was a good episode earlier, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So, but there's a lot of news tomorrow that is super bullish for Bitcoin, and it shows that now that all that stuff happened, in El Salvador and now Ukraine, it's leading to something happening here in the United States, and it's getting these senators and officials starting to really think about Bitcoin, and now they're talking about, making Bitcoin friendly states, making Arizona was talking about making it legal tender, but Wyoming has a real big stance on cryptocurrency, and they're really pro crypto. They have a lot of DAO friendly laws. So if you are a startup crypto firm, a good place for you to touch base or to have base at is in Wyoming, and that is because it's such a crypto friendly state. It's a Republican state, and it is like, I'm not a Republican, but they're pretty crypto friendly in Wyoming, and so the senators or whoever it is, the lady out there that's really fighting for Bitcoin right now in their province. So it's going to be a really good thing when you see states really starting to adopt it, and the less liberal states though too. It isn't like it's the hippy dippy Oregon or kind of hipster Washington or like California. The California is basically where everything happens first, right? So the thing of I grew up in Washington, right? And so this is the way it works. And I grew up in Oregon a little bit too. So everything happens first in California, like the fads, the clothes, the fashion, the movies, everything happens in New York and California first. That's just the way the United States is. Everything happens there first. And then living in Oregon and California, all of that stuff kind of trickles up to you afterwards. You know what I mean? So we get all of the stuff a little bit later on, than them. So that puts us a little behind in the loop, but that's what kind of created the hipster coffee scene here, and the rain. We love coffee here in Seattle because of the rain, but we've always been kind of a little bit our own style and stuff because of that. Like we don't just wait for the fashion or whatever it is to come from California. We just kind of do our own thing. But the whole point of that is you would think it would be a state like Oregon or Washington that is the one that is going to be having those crypto friendly laws when it's actually the opposite. And Washington is really uncrypto friendly, which is weird because you would think that especially if you are from around here, that, most of the lawmakers and stuff are pretty friendly with stuff like that. But who knows who it's Jay Inslee or, one of those other people that just really hold us back from stuff like that, that really put those laws, and they might just go way back in time. Yeah, like Toronto. We're really close to BC, actually. More like British Columbia than Toronto, actually. We're a lot more like BC. So, and the laws and everything like that, because that's just kind of the way it is up here. But yeah, but what I'm talking about is each part of the country, has its beliefs in certain things, and it's really bullish to see Wyoming take a stand on Bitcoin, and Arizona. These are the states that you wouldn't think would be the first ones to do this because when they legalized a plant that I'm not going to say in a couple of states, that isn't Arizona, that isn't Wyoming. Though it's still very illegal in those states. So that's what I'm talking about. We're more of a liberal, state that allows things, allows their people to do stuff. So that's why it doesn't make sense how they can be so liberal in one area, and then when it comes to real financial well-being for not only ourselves, but that would bring money into the economy and our local economy. When we're making money from an exchange, that's not local money. So if I'm bringing in, outside money and I'm spending it at the local stores here in Seattle, I'm actually helping the economy of Seattle because I am bringing in money that isn't local. It's like, so if I work here and I get local money, yeah, I am doing a good thing because I'm keeping, the economy going. But when I'm bringing in money outside of Seattle and bringing it in here and using it and spending it and bringing money into the place where I'm at, that really helps. And that's what I think crypto can do to a lot of. That's why El Salvador has adopted it, that's why the Ukraine has adopted it, and that's why it can help the poor because it can get into places where the money is coming from outside, so they can still get resources from their area and not completely bleed it dry because they're also making money from outside the area too. So I don't know. I just have wishful thinking, I guess, and I know what it means to support your local community, and that's what I'm saying. Bring out outside money really helps. Why do you think when you get pulled over in another county or another state, the cops hit the jackpot with you? They're happy to give you a ticket. Why? Because you're bringing in money that is outside of their jurisdiction. They want money in their county. They want money in their state. They want money in the pockets of the people in their community, right? So that's what I'm saying. Crypto provides that opportunity to bring money into communities. This isn't just an individual thing. Yeah, I can bring money into community with my, but what about the local businesses? What about the local, investor platform people, whatever they do? That can really bring a lot of money from not just me, but everybody can bring money into their own community with crypto that is outside money. And if you really understand the way that the economy of the world works, that is the way you want to make your money. You want to keep the money in your place of where you live, and make it from outside of there. It's basically like a way to keep where you're at and your economy healthy. So that's what where I stand on that. And I think crypto, that's where I'm standing with crypto. Even though yes, we had these dips, but long term, if you think in the long term stance with crypto and everything, and I know a lot of poor people can't afford to think long term, which is the hard part, but you have to just figure out a way to do it. Figure out a way to put money away that you will not touch, that you don't need to touch. That's the only way you'll be successful and get out of your situation. Because yeah, well, if you can't make more money at work, if you're on a whatever, you're stuck making the same amount of money, then you have to figure out how to make a little bit of that money work for you, by putting it in stable coins, getting yield while we can, before the banks take all that over, and they're starting to already. I've already talked about it, and it started to happen already. I'm like, the stable coins, the banks are going to end up taking them over. And then boom, all of a sudden, a lot of the platforms, change their staking. Justin was telling me earlier on the last stream that Coinbase now is not doing Algorand rewards every day, which all of a sudden is probably because some pressure by the government or whatever, or Algorand. I don't know if it's the actual, blockchain, or if it's outside pressure or what it is, but all of a sudden our, yield that we're already collecting is starting to diminish. And that's the thing that, really gets us going down. Let me see. What are you talking about? Texas is one of the most truly liberal states in the union. Well, it depends. I mean, so liberal, they're liberal in areas, but really not liberal. I think Wyoming and Texas are a lot alike in their laws. They really are against a lot of things that they shouldn't be, but choose to use. But they are free in a lot of areas, like land and the way that everything is kind of ran down there. Yes, they are more liberal in that sense, but in the sense of laws, they are very strict in their laws are very, like, I think they can still shoot you if you steal cattle down there. That's like, that's the law down there. So it's, yeah. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I just wanted to do this video, guys, to let you know about tomorrow and get everybody ready. So I hope every single person that sees this video that's subscribed hits the like button, and every person that isn't subscribed subscribes to the channel before tomorrow, so we can have this 24-hour live stream. And all it is going to take is 60 people to subscribe to the channel before then. So if you subscribe, then all we need to do is get 59 more people besides you to subscribe. So then all you would have to do is share it on your Twitter and your Facebook, and then you'll probably get one or two people there. So all it would take is 20 people to get two people, and then boom. And what if it takes maybe 30 people to get, or wait, 30 people to get two people, 20 people to get three people, 10 people to get four people. Wait, 10 people to get six people. Yeah, that's a lot though. I don't know. I'll get some rest. I need it. I'm kind of tired. Today was a weird day, and I'm ready for bed. So, all right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bam!